Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted us to react to some people. I'm not gonna call them leftists because I believe that the right party and the left party do not consist of people like these who are celebrating the death of a young father, husband, and son, and a patriot. And I am just happy that they got fired from their jobs, most of them. So what I also want to say is I hope he may rest in peace. And while I did not follow him and knew everything that he stands for, Charlie Kirk was my age, and he was publicly executed for his opinion, which I think was a part of a bigger conspiracy. I don't think he was executed by only one person. I think, in my opinion, this was a bigger conspiracy, and that's why I'm gonna follow Candace Owens and see what she has to say about this, because she's gonna dive deep and maybe uncover the truth. And also one more thing, after every popular murder online that went viral, we could not find the photos, the videos, anything that's graphic online. We had to dig deep if we wanted to find those things. And what I find strange about Charlie Kirk's death is that we could easily find the video of him getting shot in the neck and blood pouring out. It was readily available on the internet, and I don't know why. Even on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. You could see it everywhere. Usually these things get blurred online, but it was like they wanted to give us a warning. I don't know. His video assassination was publicly available, and it still is. You can easily find it everywhere. And I don't know why. The killing of the girl that Charlie Kirk mentioned in one of his last posts, the girl from Ukraine, Irina, the video of her assassination was also available online, but it was blurred. What happened with Charlie Kirk's video? Why could we all see it? Like, why was it so easily available to us? If you know the answer to these questions, please let me know in the comments. I'm neither a left or a right winger. I'm not even from the US, but I think that you should not be killed for expressing your opinion. Let's watch some of those videos. The first video is gonna be of a lady who is dancing.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. To everyone saying that it was such a senseless, violent act, I want you to remind yourself that it was God's plan. I mean, really, it was actually his fault, because like he should have been wearing like a bulletproof neck brace or something. Like, I cannot believe he walked out the house without it. I mean, really, you have to be aware of what you're wearing in public so that like people don't target you and you don't become a victim. So I guess this is just another example of God's plan in action. It was not a senseless act of violence. This was God's plan. Happy hump day, y'all!
So she's making fun of his faith, Christianity. She says that it was God's plan. No, it was the plan of some lunatics who wanted him dead. Not just because of his opinions, but also maybe because of Israel, is what I'm hearing, allegedly. In my opinion, I don't know. And I am sick and tired of people mocking Christianity, because I don't see anyone doing the same for Muslims. Why don't you mock Islam sometimes on your TikTok page or Facebook or Instagram page? You're scared, I think, to do that. We are only allowing ourselves to mock Christianity because we know that we're not gonna get consequences for that. The second video I want to react to is these students.
Charlie Kirk got shot and killed. How do you feel?
Happy. Goodbye.
Wow. Did you see that Charlie Kirk just got shot and killed?
That's good.
Wow.
They are happy and they say, yeah, that's good. Why though? Do you wish to be killed for your opinion? It's not the right thing to say. Next, I have this other video. They don't say anything on the video. It's a video of this man sipping on some wine, while in the middle there is this text saying, "Be honest, did he deserve it? Charlie Kirk shot and died, made fun of kids dying from Palestine." So I think that this video should be removed from the internet. I found it on TikTok. Leafy Vani is the name. And no, he did not deserve it. He had a change of heart on the Israel-Palestine issue. And I'm sure that he was not making fun of kids dying in Palestine. And no, he did not deserve it. You deserve your profile to get banned. Then we have this video of people dancing to his death. Let's watch it.
Thousands of people have gone online celebrating the passing of Charlie Kirk, and many of them are now losing their jobs. Many of the people you've seen cheering on the passing of Charlie Kirk started with this man who just moments after Charlie Kirk was struck, right in front of him, was cheering on video that Charlie Kirk was hit. Then you have this woman who was a nurse going on TikTok celebrating the passing of Charlie Kirk, and now people have found out where she works and are talking to her employers. This man who wrote this entire statement here is actually in the military, and people have already alerted Pete Hegseth, who is essentially this man's boss, and will probably be trying to do something about it. You have another woman who is a 2nd and 3rd grade teacher's aide who was posting about that she wished she would have heard of another obituary talking about Donald Trump, but instead she would settle for Charlie Kirk.
So imagine teachers, nurses, and people working in the media alongside young people, students. They all dance and celebrate the death of an innocent man. And I am glad that they lost their jobs. We don't need people like them teaching our children or treating us when we're sick. Okay? And also give us the news. We don't need people like that. Speaking of the news, I also heard that Jimmy Kimmel, his show was also suspended.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
And also there's this girl.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there.
A few moments later.
I just had to block all of my friends because they just have such different political beliefs from me, and I thought that we were the type of friends who would live together someday after college and like stay in touch no matter what, and I thought these were the people that I would spend my life with and grow old next to. These were the people who saved my life on multiple different occasions, and I just don't know if I can continue being friends with them because of this. I just don't know. I dropped out of school for these people. I started homeschooling because of these people. And I don't know what I'm gonna do because we go to such a small school together. And I don't know how I'm gonna be able to face them. These people are my whole life. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to avoid them. Yeah. I don't care if you think that this is my own fault for being the person to blow up these relationships, because everything that they say makes me feel like such a shit person. And I can't have that in my life. Not anymore. Okay, I used to not respect myself to cut people out of my life for things like this, but now I do. Now I respect myself enough to not want to feel like this. God, I'm probably gonna delete this because it's so fucking embarrassing crying on camera. But, God.
Maybe you lost your friends not because of your opinion, but because you're a bad person. You are evil. You celebrate death of innocent people. Maybe that's why people don't like you anymore. And you don't have to avoid them. You can just make another video saying that you're sorry for publishing such a stupid video in the first place and apologize to his wife, Charlie Kirk's wife and kids and fans, and say that yes, although we were on opposing sides, I didn't wish death upon him. Maybe then people would change their minds about you, but only if you mean this, because you preach for acceptance and love and understanding and no gun violence and so on, and then you praise the death of this man who did nothing to you. There's also this post about a 3D model from Charlie Kirk sitting in a chair with his neck tilted. It's basically a model of his dead body from the moment he got shot, and it's pretty disgusting.
Someone is making 3D printed figurines of Charlie here, and they're actually trying to make money off it. Who's buying this type of thing? Who's trying to promote these type of things, man?
Whoever is doing this should go to jail. There's also the video of this guy who was celebrating when Charlie Kirk was shot. After a few moments of his shooting, he's saying, like, cheering, yeah, like a lunatic. He made himself public and said that yes, it was him in the video, but he was not cheering for his death, and he was basically trying to reduce the damage that he has done so he does not face public scrutiny. There's also this guy who got fired from his job. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Hey guys, I haven't made videos like this, but I just got let go from the University of Florida as an employee. They didn't tell me why. There's all sorts of things I have to do now. But in the meantime, while I'm looking for a new job, there will be some more sim racing content, it looks like, and possibly even more Japanese content while I go to class. Stay tuned.
He doesn't know why he got fired. Maybe because you're stupid, in my opinion, allegedly. That's why. And then there is this other guy who is screaming and yelling over this.
I got fired! I got me fired from my job! I woke up and told myself the shit from the Charlie Kirk shit from yesterday. What the fuck? I'm gonna pay my rent! What the fuck, y'all? I thought y'all was gonna not give me fired when y'all did!
Maybe you should have thought of that before posting stupid videos online. So, shut the fuck up and do some soul searching, try to become a better person. And then there is this guy, to wrap this video up, who is collecting videos from people making fun of Charlie Kirk's death so he can get to their employers and get them fired. So if you have some videos of people who have done this, send them over to this guy.
Hi, my name is Quinn Pratt, and I like going around on the internet finding people making fun of Charlie Kirk's death, and I go and report them to their employers so they get fired. And we got 5 more. We have sent out over 300 emails to employers, and we have gotten now 15 confirmed fires. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Gabrielle from Illinois, you're fired. Lincoln from Utah, you're fired. Amanda, another Amanda from Wyoming, you've been terminated. Suck it. Shasta from Washington State, your ass is fired. And Curtis, again from Texas. What the hell, Texans? What the fuck? Curtis from Texas, you've also been terminated. You're welcome. Now, truth being told, I've probably lost about 50,000 followers throughout all social medias while I'm doing this, but I would rather have every single one of my accounts hit 0 before I give in to these people. So if you want to try and affect me or affect my income by unfollowing me, I don't care. I would much rather go back to a 9-to-5 job than let this kind of shit slide. And I know for a fact that over half of this country agrees with what I'm doing. So hopefully they start finding me pretty soon.
You've heard the man. Hit that follow button and maybe share his video so others can find him, and good for him. He's doing the right thing. Why not? Someone has to hold these people accountable for their actions, stupid actions. What do you think of all of this? Share in the comments your thoughts, like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.